Are you looking for the best caulk guns our editors recommend? In this video we will look at some of the best caulk guns our editors recommend on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. WorkPro Caulking Gun. This WorkPro Caulking Gun made it to the top of our best caulk gun list because of its customizable features, plus the fact that it's easy to squeeze. While some caulk guns come with a single thrust ratio, this one provides two settings for high and low flow rates. Kick it into an 18:1 thrust ratio for thick adhesives, or switch to 9:1 if you're dealing with fine acrylic or latex sealants. Another nice feature is a rotating barrel, which is beneficial for achieving an even seal on cracks in hard-to-reach places, like around pipes or under the sink. It also comes with a smooth rod and plunger with a spring-loaded release, which pushes the caulk quickly out of the tube. The WorkPro is also more efficient and quieter compared to a Ratchet rod, and it's drip-free, which means less cleanup after the job is done. But, if you want to keep the caulk flowing, you can turn off the dripless mode via a button. One small downside, it doesn't include a spout cutter, so you'll need to use a knife whenever you want to open the tip. It works best with a 10-ounce cartridge. Product details: power source, manual frame type, open-framed rod type, smooth material, metal, plastic thrust ratio, 9:1, 18:1. At number 2. Red Devil 3937 Ratchet Caulk Gun. Although there don't seem to be a lot of brands offering traditional Ratchet caulk guns in their lineup, the Red Devil caulk gun is just that. It's a viable option if you want to use a caulk gun for light jobs like fixing a leaking sink or patching a crack around your bathtub. Ratchet caulk guns also tend to be some of the cheapest on the market. Like most of the best caulk guns, the Red Devil is extremely durable thanks to 100% steel construction. It includes a puncture pin for bursting caulk tubes open and an integrated spout cutter to open tube tips. It features a 6:1 ratio, which is admittedly not the most powerful but offers enough oomph for small, basic caulking tasks. This tool is made to fit caulking tubes that are at least 28 ounces. Just be aware that it doesn't include any drip-free mechanisms, so it's bound to be messy. Product details: power source, manual frame type, not listed, rod type, ratcheting material, steel thrust ratio, 6:1. At number 3. Dewalt DCE 570B20V Max Cordless Adhesive Gun. When you need to seal many cracks quickly, look for a battery-operated version like the Dewalt 20V caulk gun. It is equipped with a variable trigger and speed dial, which helps control the thickness of the caulk. Not to mention that it causes less strain on your finger, so you won't need to worry about wearing your hand out. Its anti-grip feature ensures there is no mess by automatically retracting the plunging rod once caulking is done. The tray is designed for large silicone casings and can accommodate tubes up to 29 ounces. But if you need something smaller, you'll want to buy extra trays to fit the caulking gun. Other than the fact that it is way more expensive than manual models, it doesn't come with a battery or a charger. You need to buy those separately. But, if you don't want to deal with cramped hands or you're planning a large DIY project, it could be well worth the price. Product details: power source, battery-powered frame type, open frame, rod type, smooth material, global materials, thrust ratio, not listed. At number 4. Dripless ETS 2000 Caulk Gun. If you're looking for a caulk gun that doesn't ooze sealant all over the place, the Dripless ETS 2000 is definitely worth a mention. It is designed to be zero drip. Once you release the trigger, the sealant will stop flowing. Note that it only works with industry-standard 10-ounce cartridges. The caulk gun comes with features such as an extra-long puncture rod and hook for storage. It also features a 12:1 ratio, which provides a suitable amount of power for latex, acrylic, silicone, and hybrid sealants. Because it's ergonomically designed, you'll find that it's easy to press, giving you maximum hand and wrist comfort. This greatly lessens hand fatigue, so you can cover more area. A revolving frame guarantees even caulking throughout. It is the preferred type if you are planning to place caulking materials in tight corners. There is also a handy hook located at the back to hang it up for storage. Weighing around 1 pound, the Dripless is lightweight. In fact, the manufacturer claims that it weighs up to 40% less than other caulk guns on the market. Product details: power source, manual frame type, revolving rod type, smooth, dripless material, composite materials, thrust ratio, 12:1. At number 5. Siligun Super Compact Caulk Gun. While most caulking guns measure around 10 to 12 inches, the Siligun caulking gun is only 4 inches long. Unlike many silicone guns, the Siligun doesn't a long metal hook on the back, cutting down the overall length. Its compact size makes it a great choice for sealing cracks under the sink or repairing or replacing a toilet. Plus, it can easily fit in your toolbox, even if it's small and doesn't contain a lot of space. According to the manufacturer, it's the only caulking gun on the market that lets you cut the tube in half to make the cartridge fit. For other brands, you'll need to buy a new cartridge. It also has a built-in hanging hook for storage. The thrust ratio is 12:1, which is great for most standard caulking jobs using latex, polyurethane, or acrylic sealants. We appreciate the dripless design, which means it's easy to clean and won't drip when it's not in use. Our only criticism is that you can't twist the tube in the gun to change the spout angle. Product details: power source, manual frame type, not listed, rod type, smooth material, ABS plastic, thrust ratio, 12:1. At number 6. Jez High Thrust Caulk Gun. For high volume and tough jobs like roofing or any job needing thick polyurethane caulk or epoxies, turn to the Jez High Thrust Caulk Gun. It's an extremely durable option because it's designed with a heavy-duty metal handle, metal carriages, and rod. It also features a high 26:1 thrust ratio that easily pumps thick adhesives. You don't need to struggle with the caulk tubes anymore. Plus, it's ideal for working in cold temperatures. Cooler temperatures make it hard to push caulk out if you're using a standard caulk gun. Conversely, this caulking gun is also great for the times you need to lay down thin beads of caulk, which can be challenging to do if the caulk is hard. This tool can be used with 10-ounce caulking tubes. It has a 360-degree rotating barrel tube holder, which is an important feature when working in cramped spaces where there isn't a lot of room to maneuver. Although there is a built-in puncture rod, you won't find a spout cutter for opening caulk tubes. We recommend that you keep a knife nearby. Product details: power source, manual frame type, metal rod type, smooth material, metal thrust ratio, 26:1.